Howdy folks, and welcome back to the garage. We're here to look over the soon-to-be-released Tier 3 French tank destroyer, the FCM36Pak40. When I first took this thing for a spin on the test server, I was not impressed. Awful top speed, crappy armor, crappy gun reload, etc, etc. But then I pulled my head out of my higher tier clouds and stopped to compare it to other tier 3 TDs, and then it doesn't look so bad. This is tier 3 after all. So as I mentioned, I felt that the armor was crap. Then I compared it to all of the other tier 3 TDs, and I was surprised to learn that its armor profile is only bested by the Valentine AT. Pak40 has 40mm on the front, 20 on the sides, and 40mm on the rear. The Valentine AT, on the other hand, has 60mm all around. Every other TD at Tier 3 is far and away worse off in the armor department. Despite this fact, every single vehicle in Tier 3, with the notable exception of the BT7 Arty, can penetrate this vehicle from any direction. You may get some lucky bounces due to extreme angling, but don't count on it. Be that as it may, almost all other Tier 3 TDs are worse off. The guns are just too much for the armor at Tier 3. Being open-topped as well means that the crew and modules will also be more vulnerable to HE splash damage than other fully enclosed vehicles. A power-to-weight ratio of just 6.75 horsepower per ton leaves this poor thing hamstrung on the battlefield, even with its 24km top speed, which honestly, when you start climbing hills, I think a Matilda would give you a run for your money. Despite this, it has a very generous amount of traverse at 43.56 degrees per second. The gun is a bright spot, as it should be on a tank destroyer, with 98mm of penetration from regular AP and 126mm from the spicy APCR. Damage is a very healthy 160 hit points from the AP. Where it falls down here is the less than 5 rounds per minute rate of fire, and that's with a gun rammer online. Other soft stats you need to consider so you can play effectively are a 300 hit point health pool, a view range of 253 meters, aim time of 4.6 seconds, and gun accuracy of 0.416 meters dispersion per 100 meters. So, why in the world would you pay real money to own this tank? Well, in a lot of ways it compared favorably to most other Tier 3 TDs, and the gun specs are darn similar to the Martyr II. A lot of people like the Martyr II, and as they are both sporting a 75mm Pak40 gun. You will need a good team in front of you to keep the fast movers from flanking and causing you serious trouble, but if you position well, your gun can provide excellent support and tip the scales in favor of your teammates who are up front, engaging the reds and taking the hits. If you're looking for a Tier 3 premium to help you make credits and move up in the tiers, the Pak40, if played carefully, will definitely help you out. Well folks, there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. If you really enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments. As well, be sure to visit my social media pages, both on Facebook and Twitter. This is where I post info that, well, not belonging in a video, it's worth taking a look at. I would also like to give a shout out to my Patreon supporters. You folks are making a huge difference for me. If you like what I do and enjoy the community all of us humans are building, please consider supporting the mission via my Patreon page. There are quite a few options with varying levels of support. Maybe one of them will suit you. Links to all things in the video description. Alright folks, thanks very much for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you next time.